Sorry for the lighting, Pack fans. Sorry for the lighting. I am playing hurt right now. Back hurts, so I have to kind of lay down. Try to set this up a little bit. Yes, back is injured, but I'm coming on here playing hurt, talking about my beloved Packers. All right, let me think about this right now. It is Sunday, January 5, 2025, and just about 7:30. It took me about 3 hours to get over the game and think about what I was going to say without being too emotional about it. Listen to a couple people that I listen to, Packer podcasters. All right, so let's go to the highlights first. The highlights was that Malik Heath had a couple of really beautiful catches. Um, Chris Brooks had a beautiful run. Emmanuel Wilson had a beautiful run and a touchdown. Jacob scored a touchdown, and Brandon McManus had an incredible 55-yard field goal to give us the lead at one point. Uh, Trying to think of some other positives. Rashawn Gary had a sack. Mm, there was plenty of effort out there, um, but things were definitely disjointed. The whole week, I kind of um, was a little bit frustrated. I'm sorry, I'm laying down, guys. Just like I said, I hurt my back, so I'm hoping to get better. Playing hurt right now. I'm coming on here because I'm a Packer fan, and I've been on here for a long time now, so I want to be consistent. But anyhow, Packers lose 24-22. Um, Same position that they were in when they played the Bears last time, except the Bears made the field goal this time, 51-yarder with no time left. Couple of real questionable calls at the end, decisions. But the Bears, after 11 games of losing to the Packers, going back to 2018, finally beat the Packers. So congratulations to the Chicago Bears. They are now 1-11 their last 12 games against the Packers. So you could see early on that it was their Super Bowl, which I kind of figured going into it. And I heard somebody say that it was a disjointed game because you really didn't know how Matt LaFleur was going to play it. You didn't want people getting hurt. People got hurt anyway. We'll get to that. But you also wanted to try to win, but you really didn't care about winning, but you did care about winning. So it was a very frustrating week to me as a fan, to be honest with you, meaning just going into the game. Very excited about the playoffs, as you heard me all week and heard me this morning saying a grateful Packer fan about the playoffs. But going in now with back-to-back losses by 2 points to division rivals, Packers wind up 1-5 in the division. Only had that one fingertip block by Carl Brooks that gave us that win. So with an 11-6 record, ending the 2024 season of regular season from 9-8 last year, and so a two game upgrade. But a lot of fans, you fan the way you want, are very frustrated with this particular Packer team. So at least we didn't need to win today to get in because we were in already. So again, people didn't play. Some players didn't play. I'm trying to think of who didn't play though. Um, Dobbs didn't play. I know that. Jacobs only had 6 carries, but he did play. Um, Evan Williams didn't play. Quay Walker didn't play. Um, Got to get them back. And Zane Anderson definitely didn't play. So those are guys that we were really missing. But the negatives, besides a lot of negatives, the fake punt that uh, one of the Packers sports writers did comment on it. Yeah, it was something that they used back in 2011. I remember that they ran it back for a touchdown. It was called back in 2011. They did it again today. There was a hold I heard on that play, but they didn't call it. There was holding all game by the Bears. To be honest with you, I'm not trying to be a crybaby Packer fan, but they were holding all game. You call holding on every play, but they were holding like crazy. Packers again beat themselves though. Defense played well enough to win, although the last drive, giving up that 3rd and 15 right across the middle, was perplexing. Don't know what happened there. Our safeties were real deep, gave up middle of the field. And then of course we don't want to talk about it, but the Matt LaFleur timeout. He kind of explained why he did that. The timeout, the drive before, he called the timeout because he thought the field goal was too far. His communications with Bisacci, our special teams coordinator, he thought he was going to go for it. LaFleur, they wound up going for the field goal, but they saved the Bears time, and they wind up getting 54 seconds and driving down the field and kicking a game winner to the Bears. Love getting hurt didn't help. He left the second quarter. Then Malik kind of got hurt. Love started warming up again. Um, Watson, of course, unfortunately hurt his knee. We're hoping it's not a torn ACL. That's kind of been the early news. Oh, so devastating. I made a comment about Watson 3 years ago. I thought he could be like Jordy Nelson. He has the ability to be a Jordy Nelson. He just can't stay healthy right now. So praying for him. So all in all, the Packers finished the season 11-6. It's all out there for them still, though. Everything is out there for them. They can uh, clean the slate, get ready for Philly. They're heading to Philly. They would have been heading to Philly anyway because Washington beat Dallas. So Packers got to really have a great week of preparation, great week of practice, go into Philly and kick Philly's butt next week, and we can get this bad taste out of our mouth. Because if they don't, the Packers go home. So that's basically all I got. I mean, the Packers had like 387 yards total offense. The Bears had 166. The Packers turned the ball over twice with a uh, they didn't block from the outside and they hit Malik Willis. He didn't see the guy coming. He fumbled, and then of course Jaden Reed, the guy, punched the ball out at our own 20. That was our two turnovers. We got a pick from X. He got his 8th of the year, and we also got that beautiful play by um, Carrington Valentine at the end of the game, uh, caused a fumble. I'm not sure who recovered. I think it was Bullard that recovered it, but I'm not 100% sure. So they were even in turnovers. I think the first play of the game, the Packers got a penalty, though. I think there was a clipping on the first play of the game. So the penalties are still there. Um, the turnovers are still there. Love is starting shaky in games. He's not starting real smooth. So the Packers, I guess the word I keep using, a lot of people keep using, is disjointed. It's just a disjointed football team right now. When they're uh, clicking and doing well and everything's smooth, they look like they can't be beat. But when they're struggling, they're just looking for answers. It's frustrating. So I'm hoping and praying that the Pack get it together this week. They get healthy, they get strong, they go back to the grind and become fundamentally sound this week. Attention to detail, play their absolute best come playoff time, which is, we don't know the date right now. It's either Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. I'll come on here tomorrow and let you know. All right, so that's enough for Packer news. My diet, I fasted 30 and a half hours. I ate tremendous food today, meaning bad food. And I enjoyed myself. And now it's almost Monday. So did work out for an hour and a half today before church. I worked out for 3.5 hours yesterday. I had 2 back-to-back cheat days. I think I ate about 3,100 today, though, calories. Yesterday, I ate about 2,200. But then I just, like I said, completed a 30.5 hour food fast. All right, so very disappointed Packer fan. The Bears finally beat the Packers in 6 years. I remember how that felt, losing to the Bears for 6 years. So they ran around like it was the Super Bowl, and I remember those days too. So disappointed, but not over yet. Next week, if we were to lose, or the following week, or the following week, or the following week, then I'm going to be real upset because we're in now. Regardless of what we've done, we haven't beat anybody. Nobody expects us to go to Philly to win, but I do. Go Pack, go! Let's get those Eagles. Go Pack, go! Everybody have a great Sunday night.